Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So here we are discussing the question Leetcode Weekly Contest 421. Find the number of subsequences with equal GCD. So the question states that you are given an integer array nums. Your task is to find the number of pairs of non-empty subsequences, sequence 1, sequence 2 of nums that satisfy the following conditions. The subsequences sequence 1 and sequence 2 are disjoint, meaning no index of nums is common between them. The GCD of elements of sequence 1 is equal to GCD of elements of sequence 2. Return the total number of such pairs. Since the answer may be very large, return it modulo 10 to the power 9 plus 7. The term GCD denotes the greatest common divisor of A and B. A subsequence is an array that can be derived from another array by deleting some or no elements without changing the order of the remaining elements. So here what the question states that you are given two sequences and the two sequences are equal, means we have a integer array nums and we need to create two sequences out of this. The two sequences must be such that they are disjoint, means no index of nums is common between them. So suppose I am choosing one from here, then I can't choose one from here as well. So that is the point. And the next point says GCD of elements of sequence 1 is equal to GCD of elements of sequence 2. So if you take here 1, then the other possibility that you take 2 and 3 here, or 2, 3, 4 here, like this. So that is the valid pairs. Now what we want is, we want to return the total number of such pairs. Okay, so let's start with the first question. So here it can be 1 from here, so it can be 2, 3 from here. Again, if you take 1 from here, or 1, 2 from here, or 2, 3, like this you can form the combinations. And here likewise you have, let's say we are taking all 2, 3, 4 here, and when we consider 1, 2, here we can take 3, 4. When you take 2, 3, we can take here 1 or 1, 4. So these are such combinations and total possibility is 10. So what we are doing here? Basically what we are doing is, we are picking a number in any sequence and we are not repeating that number in the second sequence. So here we have three possibilities. So if we have a number n, it has here three possibilities. So let's see what are the three possibilities here. So the first possibility is to skip that number. Second possibility is involving that number in the first sequence. So let's say involving it in GCD 1, and next is involving it in GCD 2. So these are the possibilities for a number. Either skip it or take it in the first sequence or take it in the next sequence. And the sum of these possibilities would give us the answer. So if we sum up all these possibilities, this will give us the total number of such pairs. Okay, so let's calculate these possibilities now through the code and check. So for this, first let's discuss the approach. So as you are seeing, we have three possibilities, and when we have possibilities we think of TP. Okay, and then we go through it one by one with the help of DFS. And why DP? To memorize the things so that the complexity is handled and we can access the elements which were defined before and we do not need to recalculate them. So let's start with the solution. What we are doing first, we are creating a DP of size of nums and putting it as -1 initially. Okay, so all the elements are -1 initially in the DP and we start counting the pairs from index 0, and initially GCD1 and GCD2 both are 0. Now we go to index 0 and check, is it there in the DP? Is its value not equal to -1? No. So we skip this part. Now we can skip the 0th index and move to first index, or we can take GCD of the 0th number with the others and increase the index by 1, means moving to other index, or else we can put 0 in the second subsequence. Okay, and then when we got these three possibilities which we discussed, we would add all these and take the mod. Okay, so we have got all the possibilities here. After storing all the possibilities, we would return the sum and the sum would give us the answer. Also, the loop would end when the index becomes equal to the size of the array. And if the value already exists in the DP, we would return it directly instead of calculating all these steps again. So that's a simple and short solution for this question. So I hope you all understood this approach. Then thanks for watching.